Hey everybody, Shep here, K4OKI. I'm in William B. Umstead Park. I'm going to go ahead and try to activate the park today with the trusty little Elecraft KX3, along with the Elecraft AX1 and AX2 components for the compromise antenna. I'll leave the camera running while I set up the entire station, and we'll see how many folks we can put in the log. So, with that being said, what's in the kit? Well, obviously, Elecraft KX3. I'll remove the protective cover for it. I will be using the 13-foot or 20-meter counterpoise wire to go with the short run of Coax and the Elecraft antenna. So, the other thing that we're going to be using, obviously we're going to be using a mic. We're working phone today. Power cable, Bioenno 3-amp hour battery, and a jaw mount clamp. It's pretty windy here today, so I'm not going to use the tripod mount that I've used in the past. I have a few other videos with that and activations. This will just allow me a little bit better security here with the winds. I don't want the antenna to blow over. So with that being said, let's finish getting this thing set up and get it on the air. Go ahead and move the bag out of the way, so hopefully you can see me setting up the antenna. Bugs are coming out here in eastern North Carolina. Alright, that should work. I'm going to start this activation on 20 meters. I had the switch on the antenna set for 20 meters itself. All right, there's the whip. I will show you one minor modification that I did make to this ground wire. And I have it set up kind of like in a figure 8, so it's easier to deploy just by grabbing one end and just giving it a fling. And I'll show you the modification that I made. The counterpoise comes from Elecraft with this spade connector on it, and it works fine, but sometimes it wants to pull out of the connector on the AX1 mount. So all I did was I put a simple alligator clip on there. My soldering skills are horrible, I will be honest, but put a little heat shrink on it, and it seems to work a little easier. It's a little quicker for me to deploy. I will also try to keep my radial elevated by a foot or so up off the ground. There's a stick over there. I'm going to drape the wire over, see if I can get a little better performance out of it. Alligator clips on that fast. So antenna is up, minus the coax. This is just some RG316 coax that I have. It's a 10-foot run. I actually have a 3-foot run at the house, and I need to put it in my kit, but I forgot to grab it today. So I like working this park. It's easy to get into, easy to get out of. The worst part about this park is it can be a little noisy. Interstate's just a couple hundred yards that way, Interstate 40. And these bugs are going to be a problem today. I run my backlight off to save on the battery itself. Let me get that bag that just flew off. All right, put that bag back in there. So, kind of help preserve battery life on the Bioenno. I keep the backlight off, as I was saying just a moment ago. I am going to use my iPad to work as my log today. I'm not planning on putting a lot of numbers in. My main goal here is just get 10, 20 phone contacts, and I'm going to head down to another park that's a little closer to my home. So, new logbook. I think it's 2755. We'll find out. At kilo 2755 dash, what's the date? 28th, all day. 2023 0228. Parks on the air. We're going to save that. We'll set up our station information. And my park, kilo dash 2755, William B. Umstead, wouldn't you know it? Wake County. And what we might do, yeah, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's just go ahead and we'll see what spots are already out there. Set up in the phone mode for single sideband. And let's see if we can hit them up. I'm on 14.336. Let's see here. Let's tell you what. Let's just start right here at the lowest one we got, 14.240. One thing I don't like about the Elecraft KX3 is the speaker on it is not very good. I do have some headphones in the bag I can go to. All right, so I'm hearing folks calling the station that's set up at 14.246, or correction, 240. But let's go to 246, see what we can hear there. Nothing there. 247, let's try 250. Mm. 307. All right, I'm just going to go to 336, and we're going to listen here for a moment. Just tuning it up. Then we go right straight to a 1-to-1 match. So I'm not hearing anything. So we'll go to the Parks on the Air page, and we'll add a spot. All right, we're spotted up. I haven't heard anything. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? K4OKI. Lock my VFO, so if I bump the VFO, I don't come off frequency. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? K4OKI. Nothing heard. POTA, POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India calling CQ Parks on the air. POTA, POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India calling CQ Parks on the air. POTA, POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India calling CQ Parks on the air.
Kilo Bravo 1, Juliet X-ray uniform. Kilo Bravo 1, Juliet X-ray uniform.
Kilo Bravo 1, Juliet X-ray uniform. You are 5x1, 5x1.
Roger, you're 5 and 3, 5-3. Roger, the name is Matthew. The location is Florida, Foxtrot Lima. Roger.
QSL into 5-3 into Foxtrot Lima. Thank you for the sunshine statement today, my friend. I hope you have a great afternoon. 7-3.
7-3. Thank you so much. 7-3 from the sunshine state. Kilo Bravo 1, Juliet X-ray uniform.
That'll clear me with Kilo Bravo 1, Juliet X-ray uniform. This is Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. Trying the Apple Pencil. So far, I'm not liking it. But, you know, hey, we'll give it a shot. CQ POTA, Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. One of the other things I may try, it's if I decide to abandon this, somebody set up a KC or so away from us, but if I decide to abandon this antenna, I may go to just a wire on a mast. There's a tree right here, I can lean it up into it. May help me out a little bit. CQ POTA, Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. And I am using 15 watts. CQ POTA, Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. We'll add another counterpoise. See if that changes anything for us. This is the 40 meter counterpoise. I believe 33 feet long. We'll attach it with the alligator clip. So we'll just give her a toss out there, see what happens. All right, we'll go ahead and retune. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. All right. I'm ready to go to plan B and try the Packtenna and put it up on a mast and lean it up into the tree right here. So I'm going to shut the video down, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'll be back. I really appreciate you hunting, and thanks for the 5-4 into Texas today. So, hopefully I'll get you in a log again. This is Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the air. Big difference. I got several of you in there. I'm going to start with the park to park. Park to park, go.
Kilo 9 Alpha Sierra Echo Park to Park.
Kilo 9 Alpha Sierra Echo 5-9.
Copy the 5-9. You are 5-5 at park number K4OKI.
QSL and Kilo 4206 QSL.
QSL.
Thank you much for K4OKI. I appreciate you hunting, and I appreciate you activating today. 73, my friend. There was a station in there ending in Papa Tango Papa. Go ahead.
So what was your marker, Ryan? It's Kilo 9 Tango Papa Tango. Kilo 9 Tango Papa Tango. You're about a 5'7", 57 in Central Florida, QSL.
QSL on the 5-7 into Central Florida. Thank you much, my friend. Was there a Papa Tango Papa station as well? Was there another station with Papa in the suffix?
Did you copy Kilo 9 Tango Papa Tango?
QSL, you are 5-9 into the park today, my friend.
All right, roger that. You just came up to about 5'9" yourself. Thank you.
Thank you much. I appreciate you hunting today. 7-3s. Any other stations with Papa in the suffix? Nothing heard. QRZ. Station ending in Tango.
Kilo 0 Kilo Sierra Tango.
Kilo 0 Kilo Sierra Tango 5-9, Elizabeth.
Thank you for that 5-9, and you are 5-4 into St. Louis, Missouri. Thanks for the activation today.
Thank you for the 5-4 into St. Louis, 7-3, my friend. Was there another XL station in there? Another XYL station in there?
Kilo Yankee 4 Yankee Lima.
Kilo Yankee 4 Yankee Lima 5-9.
5-9 into Kentucky.
Thank you, Miss Nancy. I appreciate you hunting today. 73, my friend.
7-3.
Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo Italy from Park Kilo 2755 calling CQ.
Whiskey 3 Bravo Alpha Yankee.
Whiskey 3 Bravo Alpha Yankee 5x1. Go ahead. 7-3. Thanks for hunting, my friend. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo Italy calling CQ Parks on the air. Kilo Delta 9 Romeo Papa Echo 5-9.
Roger, have you as a 5-7 Whiskey India.
Thanks to 5-7 into Wisconsin, my friend. 7-3s. Clearly, I have a fan. He likes to key up on me, or just drop carrier tones and tuning up. It's normal. I play with it by doing this right here. I could hear people, no problems, but clearly this individual just is doing this intentional. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India calling CQ Parks on the air.
Kilo Delta 8 Lima Mike India KD8 LMI.
Kilo Delta 8 Lima Mike India 5x9, Jeff.
Roger, you are 5x9 also went to Mike India, Michigan.
Thanks for the 5-9 into Michigan, my home state. 7-3, my friend. That's 11. We're activated. Anytime, my friend. You're number 11, so we're +1 in the activation. I thank you for hunting. 73. So clearly the AX1 antenna, which I still have up right there, just not cutting it. But if you look behind me, you'll see the pole I've got leaned up in the tree with a 29-foot wire, and we're doing fine. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India calling CQ Parks on the air. Maybe we'll go up and give 17 a shot. We'll see if we can get our other fan up on 17 that is not a fan of Parks on the Air activators that will come in and give us some spurious transmissions as well. Whatever. I don't care. Have fun. We'll burn up your equipment. I don't care.
Alpha 3, Foxtrot X-ray radio.
Did I hear a Victor Alpha 3 question mark?
Yeah, Victor Alpha 3, Foxtrot X-ray radio.
Victor Alpha 3, Foxtrot X-ray radio. Peter, you're coming in a 5x1. 5x1, go ahead.
You're doing 5x8.
He dropped.
5x8 over here. Nice signal for sure.
Thank you for the 5.8, and I appreciate you hunting today, my friend.
What's the QTH over there?
My park is Kilo 2755, the William B. Umstead State Park in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm just near the Raleigh-Durham International Airport in Wake County, North Carolina.
All right, thank you very much. We're just off the shore in Rochester, New York. They're just in the middle of St. Lawrence.
Okay, got New York, St. Lawrence Seaway area. QSL, thank you for Northern New York. I appreciate it, my friend. CQ POTA, Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the Air. The pollen is atrocious in North Carolina right now. I've got a film of pollen already all over my iPad. I do not plan on staying out here much longer, so park to park, I got you down to my noise floor, I'll see if I can work you out. Go ahead. Okay, I got Kilo 5 Lima Echo. QSL in the call? Okay, give me your park numbers. Just the numbers a couple of times. I got Kilo and then your numbers. Your numbers only, please. QSL, you're in Cabin Creek Battlefield? That's Oklahoma. Okay, QSL and a Kilo 6335. Thank you much, my friend. I appreciate it. Try it again. I got Kilo 6355. 6355. Okay, there's somebody just off frequency that's queuing up when you are. Try it again, please. Copy the signal report of 5-5. You are 3x1, 3x1. Seven threes, and it is Kilo 6335. QSL. CQ POTA, Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, calling CQ Parks on the Air.
3 Tango Romeo Oscar.
Whiskey 3 Tango Romeo Oscar.
QSL, you are 5x8 in Florida.
Thank you for the 5-8 Florida. You're 5-9 into the park today. 7-3, my friend. Any other calls? I'm going to QSY in just a moment. Any other calls for 20 meters? K4OKI. The last call for 20 meters, folks. All right, we're going to go to 17, and I'm going to move the camera so it is not getting beat up by the sun. All right. See if we can find a relatively quiet spot on 17. That looks good. We'll listen for a few minutes while I get things done here. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? K4OKI. Rocking a whopping 12 watts. Go back to the POTA page. Respot us at 18.115. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? K4OKI. Is this frequency in use? This frequency in use? K4OKI. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India calling CQ Parks on the air. I'm reading notifications as they pop up on my phone. I love hockey. I'm a huge Carolina Hurricanes fan and Detroit Red Wings fan. Grew up in Michigan, so I'll always have some ties and allegiances to the Wings. And I'm also a season ticket holder here in Raleigh with the Canes. And I just watched a couple hockey things pop up there, so had to check them out real quick. You know, the other hobbies, the other priorities. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India calling CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Again, the speaker on this thing is horrible. I have it maxed out turned all the way up to 60, and it's still really faint. But we got 14 calls in a log. It's a success. I know the solar conditions are not really great today. Yesterday was pretty bad, but I was originally just looking to get out and make some contacts. I had a VA appointment today. Got some relatively bad news. Was going to activate a total of 4 parks today, and just when I left the VA hospital, I was like, no, I'm not even gonna get on the radio. And as I got closer to the park here, I said, you know, get out, get your mind off of things. So that's why we're here. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India calling CQ Parks on the air. And I got another appointment at 4 o'clock with another doc. So you can go home and sit in the house and veg and keep things on your mind, or just go to the park and play radio and get your mind off of the news you got earlier today. So just, y'all, love life every day. I retired about 6 months ago, and the news I got today was not what I wanted to hear. But it's not going to kill me. At least I hope not. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ POTA. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India calling CQ Parks on the air. And there is not much going on here on 17. So we're going to go down back to 20, and we're going to chase. Well, we couldn't hear anything with the other antenna earlier, so let's just hit the POTA spots. I don't know if you can see the pollen that's just on the back of the iPad case, but welcome to Raleigh. And this isn't even bad yet. Like, there'll be pollen plumes the size of school buses floating down the roads and in the air, and it'll get rough. All right, let's see here. We're gonna drop on down. So let me see here. See who is real close to us. We're around 136. I don't hear anything. All right. Going up here to 147. All right. Couldn't hear him earlier. Couldn't hear him earlier either, or her. And then there was Echo Alpha 1. That was Jean-Baptiste. I could tell by his voice. So I'm having a hard time hearing things, but but I just heard Jean-Baptiste in France trying to hit another station here. You gotta love amateur radio, y'all. All right, we're down to 324 now. Nothing. Okay, he's at Crowder's Mountain, which is going to be in the Charlotte area. And I'm hearing people call him, but I'm not going to hear him. He's just too close. That's my wife's old stomping grounds. That's where she was born and raised. Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India. He was pretty strong. See what we can do there. Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India. Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India. QSL. Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India. QRP, QRP. Go ahead. Nothing there.
We were having that they're wiping it all out, so little lost cause here. For this frequency, Bob, over.
Oh yeah, I know. They're really.
All right, 273. Can we hear anybody there?
Fantastic, John. I appreciate you stopping by the park, 73, and have a great day. This is KC0ECQ at Park Kilo 1784. Please spread out your calls and only give it once, QRZ.
Kilo Pop. I'll come in after. Park to park, park to park. Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, QRP.
Man, there's a bunch of you out there. We'll take the QRP first, the 4 Alpha India Fox. Got it all. Kilo Quebec 4 Alpha India Fox, preamble on 5-4.
Maybe you'll hear park to park. I don't know. Somebody's tuning up on it.
Fantastic. I'll take the 5-9 Northern Georgia. Great job with the QRP, 7-3, my friend. All right, next up on the list, there was a Kilo November 4. Was it November Bravo Juliet?
He's working a list, so he's probably going to be taking his notes by pen and paper with his log.
Copy the 5-7 Victor Alpha. Appreciate the check-in again. Up next, there's a Kilo Delta call.
Kilo Delta 2 Alpha Golf Whiskey.
Kilo Delta 2 Alpha Golf Whiskey. Rock solid 5-9, sir.
Kilo Charlie 0 Echo Charlie Quebec KD2 ADW returning. Good afternoon, Rob. It's Roy in northern New York State. You're 58 with US Baltimore.
Oh, fantastic, Roy. I appreciate the 5-8 into New York. You're sounding great today as always, my friend. I appreciate the check-in.
Roger. Rob, always good to hear you. Thanks for being there, 73.
We all have our favorites as activators, and I got a couple in my log already today. and I'm hoping I get the other ones in my log today. I love working everybody, but there's a couple of guys that I just love when I get them in my log. And when I say guys, I mean guys and gals. It is truly an honor to have hunters at the house working out of the shack that will follow you around the bands and follow you around parks if you're doing radars. And park to park, park to park. Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India, QRP, park to park.
Everybody will please stand by. I got a couple QRPs and some park to parks and even a QRP park to park. So let's do the QRP park to park first.
Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India. Again, Kilo 4 Oscar, Kilo India. I am in park, Kilo 2755. Repeating, Kilo 2755, 15 watts with Elecraft KX3.
All right, I think I got it all. All right, Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, Kilo 2755. Is that a QSL?
QSL, you're 5'9 plus.
Awesome, copy the 5'9 plus preamp on. You're a 5'4", 54 QSL.
QSL on the 5'4. Thank you much, my friend. 7'3. Thanks for hunting. Correction. Thanks for activating.
Hey, my pleasure. Thanks for the park to park. Was there another QRP call?
All right, so that was Missouri. 15 watts. 29-foot wire.
Sugar 1 whiskey preamp on 5'7".
Everything fits in the bag, so it's today it was convenient. You know, I didn't have to worry about going QRO with a bigger rig and dragging it out and not sure what I was going to do. And I'm really glad I just brought the small rig with me today just because of my mindset here. But let's scroll on down to 253 and see what we can do.
57 into Park Victor Echo 50.
Okay, that's a Victor Echo station that's in a park.
5087. See what's up?
And we're not going to hear them.
Thank you as well. Have a great activation. 73.
All right. They're down in the noise. I mean, right in the floor. So we'll try 242. Nothing there. All right, let's drop on down to 40 meters. Got a couple on 40 here. Scroll on up. 233. 40 is usually noisy here because of the airport. And this station is an Appalachia Trail, so they might just be.
You're a 5'3" into Ohio, over.
I can just hear them in the noise. We'll come back, see if propagation changes at all. But notice, I'm spinning the dial. The noise is not changing, so it might not happen. We'll go up 265, see if he or she is stronger. That's him. And I did not mean to hit that button. Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, park to park, QRP, park to park, QRP.
Whiskey 4 station, try it again.
Whiskey 4, Victor Tango Foxtrot.
Whiskey 4, Victor Tango Foxtrot. Good afternoon. 59, Park Kilo 6922.
He's showing an honest 570 with the noise.
Thanks for Georgia. 73, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Oscar, Kilo India, QRP, park to park.
Ending in Tango Oscar, I believe.
We're giving her all she's got with 15 watts.
Thank you. 59, Park Kilo 6922. QSL 6835. My call sign is Kilo Alpha 4, Juliet Alpha Hotel. QSL? Okay, yeah, I heard a couple of people calling when you got in. What city are you in? Okay, very good. I'm down here at Linwood Game Reserve on the Yadkin River. Thanks for your park.
Yadkin River says he's in close by North Carolina. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India, park to park, QRP.
Kilowatt Hotel. Got it. This is your Mike Kilowatt Hotel. You're 59 for Kilo 6922.
Thank you very much for 59. You're also 59 here on Whiskey Victor. My name is Mike. It's Mike Guinea included Kilo Echo, excuse me. Here on the Ohio River. Thanks for activating.
Okay, Mike, thanks for West Virginia. Up there on the river. I'm on the Yadkin River down here in Linville, North Carolina.
Linville, George.
Kilo X-ray 4, Charlie Alpha Mike.
Park to park, Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India, park to park. I'm getting waxed by QRO.
You're about 5'7" here.
Okay, well, as long as we can make contact, it's been a while. I appreciate you picking me up.
Good luck. Have fun.
Okay, 7-3, Camille. 7-3. Next station was ending in Mike Romeo Hotel.
Yes, Kilo Juliet 8 Mike Romeo Hotel, 56 Ohio. QSL?
Okay, thanks for Ohio, the 59, that's the Park Kilo 6922. And I got Kilo Juliet 8 Mike Romeo Hotel, QSL.
That's a QSL, 73, and thanks for the park.
Okay, thank you, 7-3, QSL.
Park to park, Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India.
November 3, Sierra Mike, good afternoon, the 59, Park Kilo 6922.
QSL, thank you very much, sir. You're 5'7" in the PA today, 5'7" Pop Alpha.
So Ohio, PA, they're all doing well. He's got me. Park to park is Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India. Again, Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India. My park is Kilo 2755. Again, Kilo 2755, William B. Umstead State Park in Raleigh, North Carolina. QSL?
Okay, somebody was queuing up on you. I got Kilo. I did not get the number. I got Oscar Kilo Juliet. I confirm park number Kilo 2755. Try your call sign again, please.
Call sign Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India. Again, Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India.
Okay, I believe that was Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India. Is that correct?
QSL?
Okay, thank you. You're 59 park Kilo
59.
6922.
QSL, you're 5x7. Thanks for activating, my friend.
Okay, thanks for the park and thanks for activating.
So
good luck.
we'll slide back on down here and check 7233 and see if we can hear them any better. They were down in our noise earlier. They're about the same. All right, so let's go up to the higher bands, or lower bands actually. 14. $21,215. Nothing. 21,240. Nothing. 28,375. Nothing. Some DX coming in. We'll go off frequency here, tune up. 1-to-1, just that fast. This is parked Hotel Charlie 0017. Kilo 4 Oscar Kilo India, park to park. going to put the phone a little closer. Maybe it'll pick up. All right, so I've been out here about an hour. I got 30 minutes on this recording here. I'm gonna shut it down, and I'm gonna head out to what I call my home park, Swift Creek's Bluffs, and it's not far from the house. It's on the way to the house. And if there's some spots in the parking lot that I can get into, because it's a really small park, really small parking lot, and it has some challenges, but I'm gonna shut her down, and if I'm feeling like it when I get there, I'll pull on in, and we'll see if we make some more contacts in another park. We'll see if we can do 2 for 1 today. 2 parks in one day, that is. This is not a 2 for park, but yeah, we'll see what happens. So we'll see in a little bit. Hope to get you on the radio. 7-3.